I'm Lucy, I'm from Essex, and I have a rare form of mitochondrial disease which has caused various complex medical needs and multiple organ failure, and I live at home with my mum, my sister and my assistant's dog Molly.
Hi, my name's Amy. I'm from Taunton in Somerset. My disability causes severe muscular spasms, excessive fatigue and pain.
Sex education. So, did you get any sex education at school?
No, I don't really think many disabled people necessarily tend to get access to sex education. They tend to get just sort of pushed on the side a little bit. Seems like all my peers did, but I didn't.
No, nor did I. I didn't get any sex education. I think you got the basic period talk at school when you're in primary school, but apart from that I was kind of kept out, and then I became too ill to go to school. The community services never really picked up kind of the sex education side of things. Everything I've learned on the internet, from my sister, from other people.
I was going to say, so where do you learn about sex if you don't have that sex education?
But also, it's where do you learn about the disability-specific sex education? Because the broad principles you can understand the medical stuff, but how is it relevant to me? I don't find there's much information that relates to me as a person and my disability and how that affects, what sex education I need. I think people just put us in a box. We're asexual, not interested, not worthy, not valuable, not desirable. And I think having us as part of it sends a message to other people, but it also sends a message to us that we are part of society. You're constantly fighting for rights and fighting for services and fighting for support. You start to internalise that you're not worthy, and then suddenly you're in a sex education class where everyone's the same. You might have some disability-specific bits that are more relevant for you and bits that aren't relevant for you, but actually if it's inclusive for everyone, why not?
When we're removed from having the sex education class with other peers, it excludes us.
It's difficult because if you don't have that information, you can't know what is safe, know what is normal. You have to emotionally prepare to be an adult, to be a sexual being. You have to go through that process all the time, from childhood into young adulthood and beyond. I think if you've never had that education, that information, that support, you're not going to go out and know how to have a relationship. You're not going to have those social skills and that information behind you. And if you're not worthy of sex education, how are you ever going to be worthy of sex?
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.